Hi everyone, today's video is all about the violin C major 2-octave scales and thirds. So we're going to start with the C major 2-octave scale, and the fingering I'm going to teach you today is one of two that you can do. So I'll show you the first one and then we'll go through it, and then I'll show you the second one. So the first one, on the violin, you can actually start C major in third position. So for those of you that just need a little review on what third position is, first position is where we have our fingers on our tapes like normal. Third position for the G string would be, instead of putting my first finger on A, I'm going to put my first finger on C. Okay? And C major can be, the 2-octave can be played entirely in third position, and this is the easier of the two 2-octave scale fingerings for violin. So it starts first finger, whole step, half step, move one on the D, same position, whole step, half step. Move over to the A string, first finger, whole step, half step, whole step, E string, first finger, whole step, and half step. Fourth finger on A, whole step to 3, half step to 2, 1, 4, half step to 3, whole step to 2, 1, 4, 3, high 3, 1. Okay, so the C major 2-octave scale, and this position starts first finger on the G string in third position, and goes to third finger on the E and comes back down. Some other things talk about finger patterns. So on the G and the D string, you're going to have this finger pattern in third position. And on the A and the E, you're going to have this finger pattern. And you'll end on a low 3. So if you have third position tapes, if you already have them on your instrument, they are in this finger pattern. Okay, so on the G and the D string, you'll be on the tapes. On the A and the E string, your third finger will be low instead of being on that high third finger tape. The other thing to realize is that when we play 2-octave scales, if you look at your 2-octave scale sheet, I have it written out for you in what we call scale rhythm, where we hold out the tonic, which tonic is the note of the key, so that would be C for this scale. And I've also written in some fingering. So the fingerings that I've written in for violin is actually a different fingering than this one. We're going to teach you that next. But for now, let's try and play it all in third position. Okay? And about this fast. 1, 2, half note, start it, and quarters. So you notice we hold a half note on each of the C's up and down. And the very last note we hold for a 4-count whole note. Now let me teach you the other fingering for this scale. Start third finger on the G string. Open. And it's the same as that 1-octave scale that I taught you in another video. Low 2 on A, then you shift first finger. So I'll do that again a little slower so you can play with me. But basically, if you want to play the fingering that's on your scale sheet, you take the normal 1 octave scale fingering, and then you shift to third position and you play the top half of that. And so you're playing, you have finger pattern number 1, low 2 in first position. Then when you go to third position on the A and the E, you're still doing what you did before with a finger pattern number 2. Let's play this fingering with the shifting. It's good, just as a point of fact, it's good to practice both because especially if you're new to third position, it's really good to practice that scale all in third position so you get more comfortable. But it's also good to practice one with the shift because shifting is going to happen in your music and you want to be ready and you want to be comfortable doing that. Okay, here we go. Slow with the shifting fingering that's on your page. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Okay, now let's take a look at the C major 2 octave thirds. Okay, so again, this can be played all in third position, or you can play it in first and then shift to third. So let's try it first, all in third position. So same finger patterns, we're just going to be skipping notes. So C major 2 octave thirds, starting in third position. So it'll be 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, high 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, low 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, and you hold a half note, and we're going to come down. 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, high 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, high 3, 4, 2, actually goes 3, 1, 2, 1, and then a half note C. Okay, so just a couple of reminders, and then I'm going to show you the shifting pattern. When you play across the instrument, it doesn't matter if you're first position, third position, whatever, you've got to get that elbow under when you go to your lower strings, okay? So we've got our neutral position, which is about D string, A string, middle there. But as we go towards G, elbow comes under. As we go towards E, elbow comes back. That'll help you maintain the same hand shape and play better in tune all the time. So if we're going to play it with the shifting, it starts in first position, follows the same pattern. It's a pattern. 3, 1, open 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, open 2, and it goes on and on and on until you get to the E string, and we'll start in that measure where you have a shift. Start first finger on F natural. So we'll have a, now here's the interesting thing. In C major, when we're on the E string, if we're in first position, we're actually going to play a low 1. So I'm going to start on the C, which if you have the music in front of you, it's 1, 2, 3, fourth measure of the C major, third note. So we're going to go C, E first. So we've got C, low 2, 4, 3, low 1, 4, 2, low 1, 3, then you're going to go 2, 2. So you're going to shift from G to B in third position, then 1, 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, then when you come down, you'll go 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, low 1, low 2, 4, low 1, 3, 4, 2, and so on down the scale. So I'm going to let you pick whatever fingering you want. My opinion is that in this case, playing both the scale and the scale in thirds in third position is the easier way to go. So you choose. We'll take a slow tempo so we can play it together. 1, 2, ready, careful. Lift and ready, go. So, a couple thoughts to leave you with for today. You notice that when I play scales, I do not play vibrato on the faster notes. It is a good opportunity to practice vibrato on the half notes and the whole notes, especially in like C major where all of those notes are played with a finger and not an open string. The reason we don't use vibrato on the other notes is because you're doing scales for tuning. So please practice your scales slowly so that you are really being careful about tuning. Never rush through scales because then it's not doing you any good. It's not serving its purpose. Until next time, bye.